views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on Stim Radio.
Yeah, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. Stim Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass said. So if you're mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm not Josh.
Oh, damn.
And I am Don't Purr at Me Ocelot.
I'm simply AK.
Damn, I need to come up with something for myself, I guess. Huh? Maxwell Silver fucking Hammer or something.
Right.
Damn. All right. By the way, did somebody touch me on the head before we started?
When?
That's why I went like this.
What?
Because I thought somebody like touched me on the head. It felt like somebody touched me on the head.
Breeze, maybe?
Yeah,
No.
we're all touching you on the head.
No, I think
You're like a Buddha to us. We rub your head for good luck.
I think our little spirit in here decided.
I think the ghost may have done it?
Yeah, that's what it felt. It felt like somebody went like that on my head.
Weird.
You know, so I don't know. Anyway, speaking of ghosts and spirits and all kinds of other shit.
Right.
So we kind of got to start this off on a little bit of a serious note. You guys remember? You guys remember Locust?
Actually, I don't
No.
think she does.
Ocelot, I know Ocelot does.
Before you get into the full thing, we'll explain to people that do not know her. It was a girl we had met. I had met her on a chat line, and she was interested in radio. So she came down to the radio station, and she first came down there, and we went outside, and she looked at me, and she goes, wow, you're much cuter in person than you are in your pictures. I said, well, thank you. And then she went ahead to say, I am so happy. This is the first, what would she say? The
best date I've been on.
First date
Oh,
I've
you told
ever
me that
been on.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is that girl there.
Okay.
Should I tell him or you should?
Well, I'll tell him.
Yeah.
You talking about my part of it?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do your part.
Well, then there was a second part for you, though. Remember, she was going to come down that Monday after, and she said, so what are we, or what's our...
She wanted to know because she said she was a cougar because she was older than me, and she liked me or whatever, and she also then wanted you because I said no go.
Right, because Jerkman pretty much said, no, I'm
It's
not
like,
really.
no offense, but no.
Okay.
So then she messaged me on Facebook and said, that was the night I did my dick robot dance.
Oh, nice, yes.
And she said, she goes...
You wooed her, huh?
Yeah, apparently, because she goes...
He woo-wooed her.
She said, she goes, I've already seen your dick, and we're already halfway there. Do you think maybe we could go get some coffee or something sometime? And I wrote back, I was like, yeah.
What the coffee she wanted, honey?
Yeah, she wanted cream in her coffee, and it was Maxwell's cream. Maxwell House, good to the last drop.
Now I'm going to throw up.
So anyway.
Good thing I didn't eat.
I saved that one. That was good.
Yeah, it's great.
So anyway, I never really took her up on it. Well, then she messaged me, and she was like, well, I guess you don't want to take me up on my invitation, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, then I'm thinking, all right, this will be bucketry, So I write her on Facebook, and I said, hey, maybe you can come down to the station one time, one night or whatever.
Because she was leaving for Florida soon.
Yeah,
she
she's
said
going
she was
to Florida.
going to Florida. Yeah.
With her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And so she says, okay, cool, I'll come down Friday night. So that Friday night she comes down. Now, this is the one, for those of you who are on my Facebook and in Jerkman's Facebook, the one that I'm sucking her toes, the really dirty toes that I was sucking.
That was the one that looked like he had chocolate around his lips.
Okay.
So that's the chick. And after that, well, actually that night, of course I had been drinking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, you want a date? And I'm like, well, I'm not really looking for anything serious, but, if you just want to fuck around sometimes, all right. So she's like, yeah, that's all I want. I'm leaving in a few weeks, so that's cool. So I texted her, this is last year, a few days before Labor Day, and I said, hey, what are you doing on Labor Day? And she was like, nothing. And I said, well, you want to hang out? And so she was like, yeah, cool. Well, 2 days before Labor Day, she texted me, and she was like, I can't. I got something to do. And I got a little bit, like, all right, bitch, the dick's at the station. You need to jump on board before it leaves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the dick is at the station.
You're this damn desperate. And,
All aboard cock.
yeah, pretty much on the cock train.
Right.
So, she I hadn't heard from her for a while. And then she writes me on Facebook, and she's like, I need your number again. And I'm like, well, why? And she's like, well, hello, and she's like, well, are you interested in me or not? And I was like, not really. And so I was kind of a dick to her, I guess is what the whole thing is. And so she, and at one point, like before my birthday last year, she wrote me and said, you could be having birthday sex and whatever. And I wrote back, and I was kind of a dick to her then. And I was like, actually, I'm going out with this chick, and we're going to get something to eat, and we're going to come back here, and I might get some toe. So, she was like, well, thanks for being hurtful. That was my way of letting you know I was interested. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Why is it my problem that you don't know how to let me know you're interested in a correct manner in an adult fashion?
Yeah, no? Okay, and there we go, AK. There's the key right there.
Fuck.
Well, then Jerkman calls me yesterday.
You want me to give the dropper on this one?
Drop it, yeah.
Okay.
Like it's hot?
So actually, what was it? 2 days ago? Wait a minute, Friday.
That was yesterday. I thought she was
Yesterday,
here.
Lena, which was one of the girls that came in.
That's
used to come
Dragonfly.
up- Dragonfly. And what's his name? I can never remember his name for some reason.
We called him Superman, but it's
Superman,
Adrian.
Yeah.
is his
Adrian,
name.
that's right, yeah. Her and Adrian used to come into the station, off and on, and they would hang out with us, and we'd have fun at the old station, drink, and we'd do whatever. Well, she came in yesterday. I haven't seen her in like over a year, and she's like, well, I'm back in town. You mind if I stop by, check out the new studio? I'm like, come on in. So if anybody's seen my Facebook yesterday and was up there, that's the girl that was in the picture with me that we were standing right here, and we took a picture. It's like old times. I haven't seen her in a long time. So after we took the picture, she sat down. She goes, you remember, I'm not going to say her name.
Locust.
Locust. We'll call her Locust. And I said, well, yeah, I was trying to remember at first who she was talking about because it wasn't like in the front part of my mind.
What, she wasn't
And
right there? Come on.
Well, no, she wasn't. And so she tells me that she's dead. The girl actually OD'd and killed herself, I guess, or
She speedballed, apparently.
Yeah, and died.
What the fuck?
And
So-
it was a little after.
I swear to God that when I was in my hole, it's not my fault you don't know how to blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But I was going to end it with kill yourself.
Well, she did.
She did. Well,
Wow.
You cut me off, so I didn't. But I was going to say kill yourself. That's
Yeah,
creepy
she
that I even...
pretty much did. Yes.
Well, and she did, and that's. But here's the thing, it's like, and I was even telling Jerkman, damn, I wonder if I was a little instrumental.
well,
in
I
this.
was with Lena again today.
I wouldn't give yourself that much credit.
Well, no, not that I'm feeling good about
I'm
it.
not saying that to be a dick. I'm
Right.
just saying that clearly she had a lot of deep-seated
right.
issues.
Well, there you go.
I don't think that you are the reason why she killed
no,
herself.
I don't believe that
I mean,
either.
I think she was already in a depression, and she was, reaching out or calling out to people that didn't answer. I don't think that she was like,
In a
well,
very
he's not interested.
inappropriate way.
I don't think
though,
you're
too.
the. I don't think you're the straw that broke the camel's back.
No.
Right.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, and the thing is too, it's just like, yeah, you're right. Like you said, she had many other issues, and the way she came at you, it wasn't like.
A matter of fact, what we need to keep in mind is that maybe she wasn't trying to kill herself. Maybe she was just trying to get high. And hey, that happens a lot of
Right.
the time. You're trying to
Right.
get high and you end
Right.
up dead.
Well,
Well-
she did seem kind of, like I said, when she came down to see the station and everything, I mean, she flat out said during the break, this is the best first date ever. So she was looking for somebody or anybody, pretty much.
Right.
Right.
I mean, you don't say
I mean,
it's the
she obviously she had boundary issues, okay,
Right.
and,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
she
yeah.
had intimacy issues where she gets attached too quickly, and to people who she has no business getting attached to. It's
Right.
inappropriate, okay,
Mhm.
but. You're telling me she did a speedball and she died. Okay,
Yeah.
so that tells me she was an addict. So already she's doing drugs, and if she's in active addiction, her mind's not clear. I
Right.
don't think that she committed suicide. Was there a note?
No.
Okay.
There was
I
never
don't
said it
think-
was suicide.
So you think
I
she
don't
was
think
just having
killed
fun
herself.
and
I think
doing-
she wanted to get high, and like most addicts, one is never enough. So we were like, "This shit is good. Let me get some more,"
Well,
and then she ended up dead.
That's kind of what happened because she said Lena had talked to her a little before that. And she actually said that she was talking to her and she was depressed because she said that she couldn't find anybody. She was lonely.
Which would prompt
Right.
her to get high.
Prompted her to do what she did and, died from it. Whether it would be suicide, whether she intentionally did it, I don't believe so. I don't think you were the fault of it. I mean, I don't think anything that anybody did would be the fault of it to her because she just didn't get what she wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
And what she was looking for wasn't happening for her at that time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess the thing is, Locust, if you're listening, and I know you don't need a computer to hear this one, obviously in your case, but, maybe life was hell for you, but hopefully you can
Find some peace now?
find some
You found
peace
some
and,
peace,
and because this is eternal, enjoy yourself and,
She was a nice lady.
And she
I'm
was.
Yeah.
She was a good person.
Yeah.
And, maybe a little misled, and if you get a chance to do it again, just, remember your mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
But the first thing he said to me when I talked to him, he told me, he goes, "Oh, God, I sucked on a dead lady's toes." She wasn't dead at the time.
Well, no, but it's somebody
Everything
who,
is about him. I mean, come on.
somebody who died.
Everything has got to circle back to be about him.
And here's the other thing. Okay,
mean-
in Zuzium
But
law.
I think that was, not to cut you off, I think that was a nice thing for you to do right now, honestly.
Yeah,
that was
well,
a nice thing for you to say.
I felt we needed to do that because
Uh-huh.
I felt I was kind of an asshole to her.
Okay.
At the end, and
Right.
my last transmission with her was not necessarily a good one.
Right, you're feeling a little, you don't feel good about it. You're
No,
not feeling
and
good
I
about
think
it.
when she left,
You're thinking, she might have needed a kind word, and I decided to be an asshole instead.
right, exactly.
It gives you a little look at, like, you just really never know what's going on with somebody.
That's
And
true.
you truly don't. I mean, and that's the bad thing about people. We all get wrapped up in our everyday lives.
Right.
Right.
We think we see somebody, we know what they're going through. We truly don't.
Right.
No, and it may be deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Maybe
in
a
this
lot
case,
deeper.
I thought, oh, she's just a lonely ass chick. She's just gonna
Right.
run around and be a lonely, annoying bitch to everybody, and
Right.
and
She
really,
was looking for something to latch onto or someone to help her out of whatever she needed.
yeah. And apparently there was more going on than we knew. So
That's
that's
usually the case.
that's why I was
It's all
like,
fun and games till somebody dies
Yeah.
or loses a penis.
apparently,
Loses a who
Well,
the hell lost a penis?
yeah. Who lost a penis?
Okay.
Well, I got one more thing to say on this
Mm-hmm.
though. Okay, in Zuzium law, when
You're
somebody
retiring the name, aren't you?
No. When somebody dies, the name is hers for forever.
Right.
So no one can ever be a locust now. So she is now a locust.
I don't think there's a lot of people waiting in line for that name, but
I don't think there's anybody waiting
Right.
in line for any,
any
of
of
their
these names,
Zuzium
yeah.
names.
It's on
Well,
his head.
it's that's kind of my thing.
Like,
Originally,
yeah, when that bitch AK leaves, I'm taking her name.
well, there are some people, if I don't see them for a while, then I I'm just like, okay, they're gone. So I give the name to somebody else.
You do that with
That's
guys?
creative.
Well, I don't name
Because
them
you
in.
can't take them. Yeah, I was going to say. So how does it work for a guy?
Well, I don't know. The women have to set that up. I have no authorization in that.
So the women vote on that.
Yeah, the
Like
women
they
gotta
voted to
handle
change
that.
my name.
Right. If for some reason something happened to you, then if there's another rattlesnake, do the women give that name to somebody or what?
Right.
But now it is up to me to keep track of that. So if somebody says, well, we'll call him Rattlesnake, I'll be like, well, no, wait a minute. There's already a rattlesnake, even if this chick does not know you directly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but,
I think that's really sad
so-
that she was
Well,
caught in
God
the
rest
grips.
Locust.
and I didn't
She was
really,
caught in the grips of her illness.
yeah, and I that's the thing, because when we saw her, we were all drinking and she was not. And I said, well, what's up? She's like, oh, I don't drink. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
really? I was
So
like,
she was trying to be abstinent.
Yeah.
well, and I
she
thought that was pretty cool. If anything, I thought that was pretty powerful.
Yeah, none of us ever. Again, we don't do that. We don't harass people just because they stopped something or did something. We
Well,
don't-
I would hope not, or
Well, I
I'd
didn't-
never go anywhere with you guys.
Well, I didn't realize that she even had a problem until she told me. She was like, yeah, I used to have a
You
problem
couldn't
with
have
alcohol.
known.
Well, she did tell me eventually. She said, I had a problem with alcohol, and now I don't drink. And I
mean,
said, oh.
that's the thing about addiction is it really is a larger problem than people think. And we're not just derelicts who are doing drugs because we can't handle life's issues. I mean, it runs deeper than that. And when you're caught in the grips of your disease, it is a bad place to be. You're not thinking right. Obviously, you're high. So there's that. You have all these emotions that you were trying to mask with drugs, and it's not fucking working, right?
Right.
So it just compounds what was going on. Look, the disease is progressive and it's continuous illness. It's cunning, it's baffling, it's insidious. And so to have to live with that And if she wasn't doing her program and she wasn't doing the things that she needed to do in order to recover, then yeah, I think she wanted to get high. That's what I think. I think she wanted to get high, and she did too much.
To forget her shit.
And she died.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you know what I thought was amazing and very, this just spoke to me, I thought was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we were all drinking, she could sit around us and not, you know, even be tempted or anything.
That's not cool. I can tell you she obviously didn't have a lot of clean time. And so to put herself in people, places, and things is a huge red light indicator. You don't want to put yourself in a position that's going to remind you, because look at, she didn't die clean, did she?
No.
So it's not really a feat. I just, for anybody who's listening that is an addict, it is not a powerful thing or a smart thing for you to do, to put yourself in a situation where people are drinking or doing drugs and then say, well, I'm strong enough to sit here and do it. You may not have done it that night, but continue those behaviors, and I promise you, without enough clean time or recovery, you will go back. It will take you back out.
See, that's funny. Yeah, see, I just looked at it as, wow, that's very strong and stoic, but...
It's not a good idea.
Interesting. Well, okay, all right. So I was trying to give her some props here.
Yeah, that was... and I'm not trying to, make her a bad person. I'm just saying that wasn't smart.
Maybe she thought she was strong enough. Obviously was not.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all do.
So...
We all think we're going to live forever.
I went out on a drink. I got away with it that weekend. And my dude said, you got away with it. You're good now. And I went back next weekend, and I had another drink. And then I had another drink the next weekend. And then I finally said, this isn't what the fuck I want. I might as well get to what I really want. And I went back out.
So even alcohol can send you into...
You know, alcohol's never been a problem for me.
Right.
But it's never been enough.
I say that, like, I've never had a problem with alcohol, and I didn't. I wasn't an alcoholic. I didn't get drunk, have blackouts, pass out, none of that stuff.
Right.
But what it does for me is it creeps up then slowly on me, right? So if I have this drink, my body's going to be like, okay, well, you're buzzed, but this isn't right. One is too many, and 1,000 is never enough for us. And so that includes alcohol. Alcohol is a drug. So you get drunk, and
right.
You can make a stupid decision and just say, this isn't what I really want. I need to get to what I want. And then you go cop what you wanted to get in the first place.
So it tempts you because it lowers inhibitions.
In order to recover, you must abstain from all drugs.
Well, think about it. It alters your mind. And if it's altering your mind...
Any mind or mood-altering substance.
Now you're wanting... You get that little bit of euphoria, but you want that full euphoria you used to have. So now your mind that's already altered is telling you, hey, it's okay. We're still having fun.
Because we can't do one of nothing. I can't do one of nothing. Nothing.
Even Lay's potato chips?
I can't get a traffic ticket one time. I can't take one shower a day. I can't go to jail more than I have to go more than once.
So you're a multi.
I cannot do one of nothing.
So it's the balls to the wall or nothing at all mentality.
Wait a minute.
That's most of us.
So then if you have a lover, you can't do it more than once a night.
Yeah, you're a marathon sex person, huh?
Holy shit.
Of course, Jerkman had to go there.
Yeah, sorry.
Huh? Oh, damn.
So here's the thing, right? There are women who have that issue where they can't just have one man.
Right.
The disease will manifest itself in ways in other areas of your life that have nothing to do with drugs. Nothing to do with drugs, which is why it's important for you to recover. And recovering doesn't mean abstinence. There's a lot more to it. You have to recognize those flags and really get to the exact nature of why you're doing things. Why was I a cheater back in the day? Because I was insecure with myself and I was afraid of intimacy. I didn't want to get too close to somebody, so I pushed them away by cheating on them. But I recognize that now, so I don't have to do those same behaviors.
Interesting, man. There's a lot more to this shit than, I've always had a very cut and dry...
Well, see, and that's the problem with you on some things. Everybody's got that problem.
Yeah.
We all have a certain thing that we look at and think, hey, well, it's that way, and that's the only way.
Right, we
it's
tend to
not
be
right.
very black and white about certain things
Oh, yeah.
rather than seeing those shades of gray.
And I've always been that dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, you're an addict. You're obviously, like, I actually thought, like AK said earlier, oh, you're a bunch of derelicts that can't deal with life and, that kind of shit.
But I think over the years for you, I mean, that we've known each other, you have progressed in a lot of things and opened your mind towards a lot more because
just in the short time that I've known him.
Yeah, when we first started doing his show, me and you back all those years ago, you were just cut and dry with every damn thing you'd say and do. You're like, well, that's the way it is. I don't give a damn. I don't care. If it's raining, that means it's not going to ever rain again or something. Well, you're like, whoa, what the hell are you talking about?
You know what, though? Doing the show, I think the biggest asset I get from it is what I learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned a lot of shit from doing this show. So it's as I see it as an educational process,
right.
Then I'm like, all right, So now I need to get educated, so don't keep that same mindset all the time. There are some things that you didn't realize before, when you started.
Awesome, actually.
That is one good quality you do have, though. I got to admit, if you will sit back and listen to something, and if it does make sense, you will say, "Hey, okay, you're right. I was wrong."
Right. And that's it. It's just one of those things. That's kind of what this show is. Instead of, because some people have shows because they just want to argue with people. They don't give a fuck. It's all about their opinion.
They want hype. That's what.
Yeah, it's their opinion. Let's fight with people. Let's argue. But my thing is, let me hear you out. And I think the original reason I started doing it is, I did hope that, I would get a shitload of callers and Skypers and all kinds of stuff like that.
Everything changed since then, huh?
Oh, yeah. But see, the thing is, and even that changed. Even I learned a lot there. But
I got callers and didn't want them no more.
Well, and then you start learning what callers really do. And that they slow the show up. But I guess that's the thing. Originally, I did it because I thought, okay, people are going to argue with me.
But you
maybe
thought that
change my viewpoint.
But you thought that was normal too. You watched the way media was done, and you thought it was normal. Oh, you always get callers. You argue your point back and forth. Everybody stays on point. No, you found out that's bullshit.
Not at all. It's nothing like that.
And that's not to say that on the show we all agree, because we don't. I
No.
mean, there are plenty of topics that Max and I go head to head on, and there are plenty of topics we don't come to an agreement. But we are friends, and we respect each other enough to say, okay, I heard you out, you heard me out. We still remain on our stance, and we're still friends.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And there have been some things where I've held fast to my stance, or maybe
like he's never been lonely.
That one I'm still holding on to, which is kind of
I
funny.
think he would know if he was lonely.
Oh, he was lonely.
I guess I was for a while, but at the same time, there's a certain kind of loneliness I don't
There's
understand.
different kinds of loneliness.
Like the loneliness I don't get, like I don't understand it. This isn't that, is the ones that are just so damn needy, and they always have to, like when you guys were saying the other day, senior citizens that, just want to talk to somebody.
Right. I don't get that one either.
I don't either, because I haven't lived that. So I cannot, as hard as I try to grasp it and understand it, I'll never understand it.
Okay, I'm going to open up a little bit here. Me and actually Ocelot here talked a little bit earlier today, and this is kind of what we were talking about. People do not understand. Everybody thinks because what they feel inside of their little vessel in this planet is what everybody else feels. It is not that fucking way.
No.
Right.
It's like I told, and I'll open up on the air. I don't give a goddamn. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, the most thing I would love to just lay on a bed with a woman that I cared about and only hold her.
Right.
I don't need to fuck her.
Yeah,
I don't need to do, because, and I told her, I said, for some reason, inside of me, my heart just gets this really warm, good feeling. And it's nothing, most guys are like, oh, that's a pussy, man.
No,
That's,
I know that.
is?
I know that
No.
shit.
not.
Yeah,
No.
no.
And see, a lot of people don't understand that. They think that all men are out there just to do, and it's
to
not
fuck something.
fucking true. It's not true.
Right.
So there are different ways, and now someone else would say, well, that's weird. Why would you just want to sit there and do this or that? How could you feel good from that?
Because it's intimate.
See, but
and there's more to intimacy than sex.
Yes.
And a lot of people will outwardly lie. They feel the same way inside, but they would never voice that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the balls to even voice that.
But there are people out there that don't feel that when that would happen. Some people out there do not feel. They could lay next to somebody, put their arm around them. They feel absolutely nothing from it. Besides, they're laying on a fucking bed.
I mean,
bottom line.
I could see if it was somebody that you really didn't love, but when you love, man, love turns on an engine that you're just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll do shit you normally wouldn't.
Right.
I mean, fuck, look at me.
Love is a drug.
It is a drug.
It is.
With
yeah.
with the thing with Koala. I mean, she made me talk about shit and think of doing things that I never thought I would
But
ever
you loved
do.
her. I'm talking about even
course.
somebody you cared about. Well,
Well, that's
I mean,
it.
I've known friends that could actually lay on a bed together and they would hold each other just because they needed that at the
That's
time. Human, yes.
Yeah.
It's a human need.
It's
yes.
natural.
We need love.
Which is what I was talking
we
about
need
earlier.
connection.
Yeah.
We need
that.
touch. We need to communicate.
People
we
need it.
that. Yes.
Right.
I don't care how hardened you are.
Yeah.
Put yourself in solitary confinement and see how
You
long
want to hug
you
the
last.
first person who opens the fucking
The
door.
hardest fucking criminals go crazy in solitary
Oh, yeah.
confinement.
Absolutely.
We're not built to be alone. We're
And-
not.
And that proven fact is that a lot of people, and this is a proven fact for people with any kind of disease, that the more human contact that they had, they healed. Some of these people lived through deadly diseases. They actually survived them because of that. Your body isn't meant to heal itself. And if you're missing certain components, it's not going to work.
Right.
You know, that's weird. You're right, because if you don't feel that love and you got this
you can walk
hopelessness
around,
going on,
you feel hopeless,
give
and
up.
that's exactly what it is. You walk around an empty shell, even though, and people say, well, I don't understand. They've said it to me. You know, how could you be so lonely when you have 1 billion people around you? It doesn't matter. I can have 8 billion people. If there's no intimacy, there's no contact, there's no true a feeling. What do you have?
Exactly.
Yeah. If they don't have somebody.
I mean,
that...
I know for me, I always get a feeling when I hear this.
We'll be right back, bitches.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now. We gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hear on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Brubra Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul, Hip-hop bangers like
sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your butt. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on Stem Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking irks me. I got my leg caught in the wiring here, and the cord. And I don't know where AK and Jerkman went.
They're still discussing the outer experience.
The entity.
Yes.
All right. Well, shit. I was gonna pick up where we left off, but that's all right. I guess I got something for you that's kind of interesting.
Oh.
So I got two coworkers that don't get along.
Okay.
And one. Let's see. Okay, let's put it this way. The one is a temp employee.
Okay.
You know, so doesn't work directly with our organization.
Right, right.
And, you know, and he's good and everything. You know, he only works 20 hours a week. But then the other person, who is a real employee, I guess, has had some issues. They've both had issues with each other. And this was the one, remember with the chair?
Oh, yes, okay.
The one who took it upon
that
herself.
had the big deal about the chair.
Right,
yes.
made the big deal out of the chair and got upset about the chair and this whole bit. So, well, I guess there's an event coming up, and she's not directly in our department, but she is in our division, I guess you can say.
Okay, so she'd still be part of the event?
Well, she can be. She actually, last year when we did the event, she had her own table.
Okay.
And so we had our table for our thing, and she
Right.
had her table for her department, and had her stuff that she was passing out. Well, I guess this year they didn't email her about the event. So, I basically had, let her know, hey, we have this event, or she found out about it somehow. And she's like, did you get anything for this event? And I said, yeah, I did. I said, we're going to be there. And she's like, well, I wonder why I didn't get anything. So I said, well, let me forward you the invitation. What's that noise?
That is that back door over there.
Huh? You're fucking with me, right?
No.
That was freaky. Okay, somebody just rattled the doorknob.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I hope that AK and Jerkman haven't decided to fuck with us, which I bet you that's what they're doing.
You never know now.
That's what I'm betting is... Oh, okay.
No, she's
wow.
in the back.
Okay, well, that answered that question.
Okay, so they're sitting down. Wait a minute. I'm going to
Yeah,
interrupt your story
we
real
gotta
quick.
we gotta derail this for a second, guys.
So you guys just came in from outside?
You just came in from outside just now.
You weren't around back over there?
Somebody rattled that doorknob back there.
And pounded
Pounded on the. I thought it was. No, swear to God.
No, dead serious.
When you watch the show.
When you watch the show, you'll literally hear it. It was that loud. It was.
You heard it even with the microphone, headphones on.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no, I thought because at first. Huh?
No.
Oh yeah.
So you guys heard this door here.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody goes in this door.
I know it's something
It's
in
locked
front of
down.
it. I know, but somebody rattled the knob.
They literally were jerking on the knob.
But it's not a knob. It's like a handle thing.
Well, it was like
whatever
yeah,
it was being jerked.
It was, and the door was.
Oh, you guys are fucking.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
I am 100%.
I'm not. I wouldn't fuck
totally
with that.
serious. I am not screwing with you.
Yep, because that's the first thing I was telling Ocelot a story, and as I was talking,
All right, I don't want to sit with my back to the goddamn
Right.
thing.
Well, yeah, I'm
gonna sit like
I'm kind of
this.
happy I'm sitting over here right now.
Well, you can at least see if something
Who can have
happens.
a-
No, I can't. It's behind me.
No, I
She
can't.
Have a
can.
seed.
So
Now,
if
that's weird.
So if
I
her
mean,
eyes get really huge, I'm running that
the
way.
fact that you heard it over your headphones, even. I
Oh
mean,
well,
Yeah.
it was loud.
It was loud.
I mean, it was at first. I thought it was coming from over
sure
there,
wasn't?
but it was apparently
No,
that door.
that
it
thing's
was
not
the
loose.
door that it was literally the handle doing.
No, because we were just outside. We were laughing. We're like,
We were just
because we
he
said
says-
Ocelot hardly ever talks. We wonder what
Yeah.
they're in there saying right
Oh
now.
no!
No.
I was getting into a story about work, and
Right.
just as I was doing that, I hear this bang, 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 rattle, 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 and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
And I'm
You'll
like,
hear me
"It's
stop.
the door there," and he says, "Oh, it's probably Jerkman screwing with us." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, it could have been, but I didn't hear anybody come in through that door." I thought, and it
You can
was
always
just,
tell when somebody comes in. You can either
Right.
hear that thing go, "Ah," and then
Exactly. It was
slam,
right
or...
after that you heard it come in,
And right after that, you came
like
in.
that. Yeah.
So that's when I said, "Well, that answers that."
So it
question.
happened right as we were coming in?
right
a few
just
seconds
before
before,
you walked
yep.
in the door.
That's weird.
Yep.
Well, then you know it couldn't have been us. We couldn't have gotten from here
Well,
all
that's
the
it.
way
And
around
and
outside.
That's what we were saying. It was like, because it was like loud, angry pull,
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah. No. 'cause
like
it-
somebody really trying to get in.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, that's
it's
why.
obviously stupid because the door's open over here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but sometimes.
But no, it's trying to get
And
your
what the hell does a
attention.
ghost need to open the damn door for?
Well, it probably
Probably
just
doing it to get your
fuck with
attention.
you. Probably
yeah.
just to fuck with you because it knows the door's blocked. So it's just like, ha ha ha! I'm gonna fuck with the door that you're not.
is
Yeah.
fucking I'm happy I wasn't in here because I'd be too.
I'd be
hearing
gone.
is creepy enough.
I would be gone.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Because when you watch this, when you go back and watch this,
You'll see me stop.
watch when
That's funny because that's
comes
what we were
in.
talking about. We were like, we're gonna go back and watch to see what they talked about. See if Ocelot's going bleep, bleep, bleep,
Right.
bleep, bleep,
Right,
and trying to get stuff
right.
out of. And Brett's like, or Max is trying to like, oh, what do you want to talk about?
No,
Right.
no. No.
No.
I was going, and all of a sudden we hear this noise, and I stopped, and I was like, "The fuck is that?" And then she's like, "I don't know. It sounds like someone rattled." And I said, "You know what? I wonder
I
if
saw
AK
the
and
door
Jerk are
actually
fucking with us."
physically move. Like not
Well,
big move,
not
but
open,
like
right, yeah.
right, like somebody.
Like something was trying to get
yeah.
in.
Whoa, that's
Okay, yeah.
Freaky,
I'm gonna run the board you sit over here.
Oh no,
I'll get
I'm,
my
I'm
back to
quite
this.
comfortable over here right now. Thank you. I prefer to have my face that way because I can be the first one out. Watch
Well,
me.
when I see you run, trust me, I'll be
Yeah,
here.
I'm gone. Wow, so it looks like we got our ghost issue back.
apparently you guys never got rid of it.
Right.
So
And we thought we did.
That's
Maybe we got a
Which is
new
what
one.
AK and I were talking about, though. We knew this one wasn't gone.
But so
Well,
weird.
it was creepy because when I went to the bathroom, I was telling guys outside, I heard somebody talking on the phone. Sound like they were talking on speakerphone, and I thought, oh, Jerkman's mom is back here talking and having a conversation. I go in the bathroom, go pee, whatever, do my business. Wash my hands. I come out of the bathroom. And as I'm headed down the hall, I hear the bathroom door open again. And so somebody went in, and then it opened again, like they came back out. And I thought, okay, maybe she needed to wash her hands or something. I come out, close this door, and then I'm probably like right in the middle of this entrance to the studio, and I hear that door open and then close. And I'm still thinking that it was Jerkman's mom.
Right.
Then they come in, and I hear him talking about me. He's like, well, where's AK? And I'm like, I'm right here. He's like, oh, well, somebody heard screaming. And I was like, your mom is back there, so you better go check on her.
And I'm like, no,
And-
she's gone.
Yeah,
She
and then
told me
that's when
she's
it
gone.
just got weird after
Well,
that.
that's like I said. I walked back there to use the bathroom, and I heard this. It was like kind of a scream, not an outward blood curdling scream, but just like somebody's.
Like that?
What's
Was
that?
it that loud, or did it sound muffled?
It was muffled, distant.
Well, see, this is the whole thing, because I told you Josephine D does her show here.
Uh-huh.
It was yesterday at about 5:30, or no, it was right as the show ended, 6 o'clock. We were sitting here, and she was talking. We were talking about dating and things like that.
Right.
And then she goes, "Did you hear that?" And she looked over this way, and I'm like, "Hear what?" And she goes, "It sounds like somebody's talking." I'm like, "I didn't hear it." She goes, "You sure everything's off?" So I'm going through all the buttons, and I'm making sure
Right.
maybe a player wasn't playing with a YouTube or something running. And I looked through everything. Everything was totally off. And then we started talking again. Then I heard it. It sounded like someone going. It's like muffled, like it was coming through a phone, or like the microphone or some kind of
Right,
headphones
right.
or something.
Oh,
and I was
wow.
like, "Son of a bitch!"
Well-
and she kept going like really weird, like looking like this over the side. She
Right.
goes, "I don't know."
Well, and when you weren't here Friday, and it was just AK and I
Yeah.
and Maxwell here.
Oh, it was on Wednesday, yeah.
I was gonna say Friday. Damn, I missed some
Oh,
time.
well,
I've been
yeah,
abducted
you did.
again.
Sorry, Wednesday. Yeah, well, my days of the week are all messed up here. But, closed out the studio, and AK and I are sitting out there, and I said, oh, it's back. Because I went to or started to go to the bathroom Wednesday.
Right.
And walked back there, got as far as the bathroom door, opened it up, and the hairs on my arms and my neck stood straight up.
Yeah, you were
and
telling
it
me
said,
about that.
do not go in there. And I came right back out here. And as we're sitting out there waiting, I could feel it. I could feel it behind me.
It was
just
weird. It
like
was just a
staring me
heavy
down.
feeling, yeah.
Very strange stuff.
I had literally gone and sat in my car when you called and said, hey, go ahead and...
That's why you were
we made
outside.
those arrangements right. And it's like, okay. It's like, okay, yeah, I got you on the phone. I'm going to walk over here and put that down and then head out of here. It actually followed me. It made me physically ill. All night Wednesday and part of Thursday.
Wow.
I was trying to think, yeah. So...
Well, it's you definitely got something, because like I said, I walked. That's why what started this originally is I told Jerkman when I came out, I was like, "Hey man, watch that hall by the bathroom. It's got a little strange vibe." And I heard someone scream back there, and he goes, "AK's back there." That's the reason we started looking for you.
And I said, "We better go back and fucking check on her, make sure she's all right."
And she was here in the studio, so that was okay. But yeah, that was crazy.
That was very weird.
So what I was doing is I was getting into the part.
Oh yes.
I was talking about my coworker. And I got two coworkers that don't get along. One is my temp that doesn't get along with this other lady. And just to bring you guys up to speed. And I think I've told you guys before about the office chair situation,
right?
Where she kind of took it upon herself once we got the new chair
Right.
to take the old chair back, and he prefers the old chair. And
that's the same lady that we'll be going back to work. Gather the troops.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right. Gather the troops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, everybody, I
Oh,
fixed
you fixed that. Okay, it was broken the other night. We couldn't
I
get
heard
to work.
AK going, "Oh, I'll work on it."
Yeah, she
I
did.
couldn't fix it. I didn't know what they were talking. I was so into it.
10
anyway.
minutes after the show, she's like, "I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just wanted to fix the bell."
He fixed it somehow. All right.
Anyway.
Good. So anyway, these two don't get along.
Okay.
And there's an event coming up. Now she had a table for her department last year there. And we had a table for ours. Well, I guess she didn't get the email this year, so she couldn't, fill out the vendor form and get all signed up for it. So she still kind of needs to be there for what she does. So she's like, do you think it would be all right if I shared a table with you guys? And I know these two don't get along. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be a Saturday of hell. So I was like, she was like, I just would take up a corner of the table. And I said, can you and him, coexist?
And you asked her this.
Yeah, I did, because I want to know. Because if because this is, we're going to be in public. This isn't like we're in the office and they can, throw fucking grenades at each other. You know, now we're in public and we're representing.
They actually have grenades?
Well, no.
Right? I want to go where you were.
Yeah, really.
But,
come to save some for us. We may need them someday.
Verbal and mental grenades, you know, that kind of shit. So anyway, I you know, had the conversation with both of them, and I said to her, you know, look, and she's like, well, why do you have to ask him? It shouldn't be his decision. I'm got, you know,
if they're not getting along.
Well, that's the point.
I mean, even as it's your decision, but you're trying to make a good decision here.
Exactly, because now we're public,
right?
And we're going to be out where people can see us. And if you two motherfuckers can't get along for whatever reason, then I don't want that because you're representing our organization,
right?
You know, so that's and she was like, well, I don't have a problem. It's him who's going to have the problem.
Well, of course she's going to say that. She doesn't like him.
Well, yeah, but here's the
so
other
he's
thing.
the one with the problem, not her.
And here's here's why she doesn't like him, because apparently she has this, you know, I'm higher up than you. I have, you know, you're only a temp, where I am fucking.
I'm actually hired.
She
I'm
makes
an
chair
employee.
decisions.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, she thinks she's one of those people that thinks she's the supervisor and isn't.
You mean like the mall cop we talked about on our show earlier?
Oh yeah, that guy. And you know what? And see, that's the other thing, because she's, you know, her whole deal is, well, you know, I'm this and you know, I said, well, I think you try to come off as if you're the supervisor sometimes, and you're not. And she's like, well, we got to understand. They ask me to take control of some things sometimes, you know, so all of a sudden it's thrown up on, you know, our supervisors. And, you know,
I was appointed this position.
Right. Well, it's very convoluted at some point, you know, it gets really stupid. And so, you know, I just said, well, you guys, and I said, I need to talk to him. I said, I'm going to ask him if this is okay, if he's going to be comfortable. And she's like, well, why should he be comfortable? He's a temp. Should it matter? And I'm like,
so he's a peon. Nothing. He doesn't.
Yeah.
His opinion doesn't matter on shit.
Pretty much.
Wow.
That's how she was coming at it. You know, kind of. That's how I took it, at least.
So it's going to be an issue, and I would tell her no.
And well, that's what I said. I said, if this is going to be a problem, and you're going to look at him as if he's nobody, then we're going to have a problem, and I'm going to tell you no.
Because he's your assistant, no matter what.
Right. Exactly. And she's like, well, I don't understand why he has some decision making.
This is why you ain't getting no part of the table, bitch.
Exactly. Well, you know, and she's like, you know, the table. And here's the problem. Here's the root of the motherfucking problem. And I've told both of them they need to do this, and neither of them want to do it. I was like, why don't you two talk to each other?
Ooh.
And they were like, well, I don't see why. And that was the other thing.
What was his response in any of this?
Well, I'm about to give his in a minute.
Okay.
So I said, you know, why don't you two, and I used the example of having two roommates at one time. And I had two roommates that could not get along. But rather than talk and discuss, they were like, well, you know, they would rather bitch about each other to me. So I was the sounding board for the both of them. And I was like, okay, rather than going to each other, well, then guess what? This shit came to a head. Well, when I used that example with her, she's like, yeah, but roommates are on equal footing. I'm obviously over him because I'm a, you know.
Wow.
You know.
She thinks that much of herself?
That's a no.
Yeah, well, that's it. And I was like, well, you know, this is the problem. This is the problem he has with you.
Oh, my gosh.
So now I talked to him.
Did you just see that?
What happened?
You saw it,
I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was...
Actually
what did it do?
Saw it in the reflection of the door. Like
It
the
went-
whole
I
thing.
saw it right here.
It went.
Yeah, it shot. Yes.
The whole thing. I saw him in the reflection of the door.
It was a person?
Yes.
Fuck. Now that was because I'm like looking. I thought it was you moving, but I looked and I thought, wait a minute,
No,
you're
I caught
right.
it out of
I
the
caught it out of the
corner
corner
of
of
my
my
eye.
eye.
I was looking outside.
I know. Then I saw you look at the.
Whoa, that's scary.
Wow. Well.
Anyway,
Gotta fuck with the show tonight.
No romantic relationships at work. Anyway.
Well, then I talked to him, and I explained. I said, look, she wants to share a table with us, and is this something you're going to be comfortable with? So he, right away, he kind of starts laughing at me. He goes, God, he goes, you're so spineless sometimes. And I'm like.
You said that to you?
Yeah, and I was like, well, wait a minute, man. What do you mean?
I hate when people say that about me. Oh, it rips me the fuck up.
Yeah, well, it kind of got me a little bit. And I was like.
I'm like, trust me, I'm not fucking spineless.
Yeah, I said, look,
I'm a
dude,
good person. I try to be, but I'm not fucking spineless.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, the point is, why am I spineless for wanting you all to work together?
Right.
And this is what I explained to him. I was like, you know, you guys have to work together whether you want to or not. And I was like, this is one day. We're going to be in public. So then when he thought about it, he apologized to me. He was like, I'm sorry. He was like, I was thinking out loud. And I do give him the freedom to speak his mind. You know what I'm saying?
But
I feel
spineless.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that
that
was
a little far.
Yeah,
Because, you know, being a nice person, it pisses me off because the reason why a lot of men are afraid to be nice is because other men, even
Judge.
women, are like, oh, you're a pussy. You're fucking spineless.
Exactly.
When you're
Exactly.
just trying to be a good guy. So now the women who deserve a good guy, there aren't any because you've been programmed to not be a good guy.
Right.
Right.
Exactly right.
Fucking
exactly
pisses
right.
me off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay.
I don't know. I mean, not AK, but Ocelot witnessed tonight how nice I can be at times.
Did you happen to jump
Yes,
someone's shit?
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh.
I witnessed that. Yes, I did.
Maybe you have to tell me off the air? Or
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't here either.
But that's a motherfucker, you know. So then, you know, we talked, and of course he apologized. He was like, "I'm sorry." He goes, "I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong." And I said, "Well, you know, I do give you the freedom of expression here." I was like, "I don't want you to feel like you're walking on eggshells." And he's like, "Look, man," he's like, "you're my boss." He's like, "Whatever you say is what's going to go." He's like, "I think we can do it." And he's like, "We should be able to get along. It's not going to be a problem. We got to work together."
Right.
So he was very adult in the end result. But at first, there was that young person that came out, the generation stimulation, because he is part of that. He's part of that younger generation, where they don't want any discomfort or any, and it's like, hey, dude, so what? You don't want her there? Because matter of fact, at one point, I said, well, it's either that or we schlep her shit with us.
Well, I could see his point. I mean, come on. She's looking for a spot to have.
Right.
He's your assistant, and she's feeling superior over him. Look, bitch,
Yeah.
you're the one that doesn't have the fucking place. You should be decent about this.
Well, that's it. You ought to be kissing everybody's ass.
Well, not even kissing the ass, but at least be treating him like a fucking human, or at least an equal.
Well, yeah.
What the hell is you're at that point? You're on equal playing grounds.
Yeah, at that point, you're right. Because now
Yeah.
she's
looking for a fucking place. Don't come in and be high hole bitch
Yeah.
and not have a you're not going to get it then. Bottom line, see ya. Have a good day.
Exactly. Well, I let her do it. We're going to do it. And
You are?
Yeah, I'm going to let her do it because I'm spineless.
Wow. No, you're just a jellyfish.
There we go.
Jellyfish.
You know what it was?
Jelly.
Because he eventually was like, I'm cool with that, man. He was like, we'll do it. You're the boss,
Well,
that kind of thing.
So it hasn't happened yet.
No, it's going to be.
What are you going to do when they get together there and she's talking down to him?
She better not.
So what are you going to do if she does?
If she does, I'm going to her supervisor.
Okay, but you're going to pack her stuff up and take it off your table?
No. It's going to stay. It's going to stay. But understand, I will go to her supervisor.
Right.
Because at this point, it's bullying.
Well,
It's
maybe he'll get to see the chance, or get to have a chance to see that you're not so fucking spineless, huh?
Yeah, well, that's it. And not only that, but maybe she'll have a chance to see that he's got a brain in his head and he's an actual fucking human.
Right.
Because she'll see him interacting with other people and all
Don't
that.
count
kind
on that one.
So
if she doesn't like him, don't count on that.
Yeah, that's.
She's gonna think if she's there and this guy has some intelligence and he's trying to insert it, she's gonna try to knock it for every time he's trying to do something. She's gonna try to overdo him.
She's always, even to me, she's like, you know how the way he dresses when you guys go to events, and I'm like, what's wrong with the way he dresses?
Doesn't dress good enough?
Well, she thinks
she would hate to see me then, wouldn't she?
Well, she thinks, but see, you know how I dress for events. I corp up. Well,
you know how I usually dress.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's it. But she was giving me shit, by the way he's dressed, and you need to have somebody talk to him about the way he dresses. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, what's wrong with the way he dresses? Because I don't know anything.
He probably dresses casual.
He probably does, and it's not because she was trying to tell me, oh, the one time you guys went out, he had jeans on and was wearing this, and I'm like, what? What are you?
What does she think this is? The roaring fucking 50s when everybody wears fucking suits anymore? Nobody wears a goddamn suit.
I don't wear a suit. You see how I
don't even own a suit any longer.
I don't either. I dress up with the button-up shirt and some slacks. And
I haven't had a suit, I think, since
loafers,
I think like mid 80s.
You know what? My last
end
suit,
of the 80s, early 90s.
My last suit was late 90s, and then I outgrew it, obviously for obvious reasons.
I hated suits to begin with. I'm not a fucking monkey. I hate things tight around my goddamn neck.
Oh, and the
I just
tie?
don't like,
Oh,
the tie. I
fucking
couldn't
ties.
stand a fucking tie. Hate the damn thing.
I don't do that shit. And then everybody's like, they try to always encourage you. Oh, you look so good in that suit. You look good. Like it's going to encourage me to wear it more
men
often.
in suits. I don't know why, because
Why?
usually men in suits are dicks. But
That's what I'm saying.
Pretentious.
Yeah,
that's usually what they are.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
That's what they are.
I know.
And, just because they're assholes, you know what time it is?
Oh, time
Asshole
for a break.
hunting time?
Asshole time.
Yeah.
Honorable Asshole Month. We'll be right back, bitches.
Yeah.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob blues. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hear on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul, Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Stim Radio.
Fuck both those assholes.
Fuck them.
Jerkman and Maxwell. Both two dickheads.
Motherfuckers.
Two spineless motherfuckers.
We are both spineless son of a bitches.
Why is it you're spineless? Because you want to be cool.
It's not so much wanting to be cool. I want to be a decent human, and that's what I want to be. And
Oh, well, that's where you went wrong.
trying to be a decent human, you can't do that nowadays without
Because
being
we have
spineless.
so much media. We got reality TV shows. We've got music videos. Well, we don't have music videos anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
we have music.
Well, there are
we
music
have
videos, but
posters,
they're on YouTube.
We have, all these things that are shoving down your throat of what a man should be, and none of them include being decent.
No, you're right. They do not.
You are gay and a pussy if you're not trying to fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are a coward, spineless punk if you try to do something nice for somebody instead of being like, "Fuck you, man."
That's
Right.
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 Instead of being
and
a-
it's not
True.
just men who are putting this on you. Even
Women do it. Oh,
Women
women are
are
worse.
worse,
yeah.
They're probably worse than that. Than
Women.
men. in
Women
that
are like,
case.
"Oh, I like him, but he's kind of a pussy. Why is he a pussy? Because he opened your fucking door? Because he paid for your
Right.
dinner?
Amazing, isn't
because
it?
he was
Yeah.
nice
Because
to
he
you.
was nice to you? Because he actually made love to you and didn't fucking
Pound
beat
you.
you up
pound
and-
you and
yeah.
Right.
put your face down in a fucking pillow and doggy style it?
But that's a man. That's a
I'm
man.
not saying
who
that's
beat-
not fun. I'm just saying.
And we
Right.
understand.
But
right.
come on, man. I mean, a man is called weak or spineless because he treats a
And
well.
it is bullshit, I'm going to start standing up for there's nothing wrong with being a decent fucking guy.
But you know what? Then here's the twist on this one though. Then you're a dick if you don't play along to that whole bullshit. Like I've been called a dick for dumb things. You know what I'm saying? For just lame shit. Sometimes like, oh, because I'm not interested in somebody and I'm decent enough to let you know, hey, I'm sorry, but I just don't see you in that way.
Right.
Oh, then I'm a dick. I'm an asshole because I'm not interested in you. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you go ahead and finally do stand up, and they're saying, "Oh, you're a spineless jellyfish," you stand up, then you are a fucking asshole, and you're a goddamn, you're.
You're the Antichrist.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, you're such a dickhead."
Yeah.
Well, you said you wanted a
Right.
fucking guy that had a spine. I opened my goddamn mouth, and now I'm a fucking dickhead for it.
That's it. That's the other
bullshit.
thing. All of a sudden when we do
It
stand
goes
up
the
to you.
same way,
Yeah.
for us. Like, if we open our mouth and take a stance on something,
Then
we're
we're a
automatically
bitch.
we're a bitch. We're a
Bitches, yeah.
feminist. We're
Yeah. You hate men.
We're not. Yeah, you fucking hate men. You're a
Like a
lesbian.
man- man-hating
Ball
bitch.
busters. Yeah, you
because
carpet
we
muncher.
said
You fucking
Well,
vagina licker.
You know what? I guess it was really apparent when Alanis Morissette came out with that song, "You Ought to Know." You know, everybody thought she hated men, and everybody, and it's like, come on, dude.
Man, I love that song. I need to go home and listen to it.
I do.
Every woman probably feels that way at one time. Probably every man feels that way at one
It's
time.
just a shame that what we do to each other. It really
Yeah.
is. This is what we all sit back, and we have nothing on this planet to do but rip each other the fuck apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So instead of working with each other
Mm-hmm.
and doing shit with each other and actually helping each other
Right.
along, oh God.
I mean,
forbid.
and it's nice. I mean, because even sitting in this room here, I wasn't here Wednesday night, but I could feel the love in this room from just you guys sitting in here. I really could. I
It
mean,
was.
you guys were having a good time. You were, it was cool.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't here, but I got to experience it not being here. And I was like, wow,
we
that is
talked
actually
about
cool.
You know,
yeah.
gave you a shout out and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, we fucked with you
Shout
a little
out and the
bit.
penis
Yeah,
out and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Penis
to.
out.
That was a fun time, man.
Well,
That's why I figured it was funny, because that's what the first thing I did when I come in here. I fixed that fucking bell. I was like, as soon as AK ends, I'm gonna ding.
like, make it work, God damn it. Now it's gonna work.
It
So-
was a good time, though, you
Yeah.
know, and
Well,
we
if I-
did, we did genuinely miss you. It was different.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
but
but
you know, the fact that you were able to do that, because prior you wouldn't have been able to go.
I would not have been able to go out and
Yeah.
do stuff like that. And, I missed being on the show, but I enjoyed doing what I did that night. And then coming back and actually seeing that on the film, I thought, wow, this is totally cool. You guys were here. Everybody had a great time. You could see it was happening. And I know you guys gave me a shout out in the beginning, and I appreciated that. So it was cool for me to okay, it wasn't like totally cut Jerkman out of the fucking whole thing.
Oh,
you guys gave me a shout out. I got agitated by one person.
Okay.
And yeah, it was totally cool. Even Josh, what the fuck's his name again?
Darth
Monkey
Dork.
Dog or whatever.
Darth
Monkey
Dork.
Dog.
Yeah, something.
Darth Dork is what he goes by.
He's only on with us once, and I don't remember his name. But
Yeah, it's Darth Dork.
but yeah,
is
he
what it
was
is.
he was actually doing a good job. I thought he was pretty cool on the show that night.
And I wondered about that too, because I was like, oh fuck, because I wanted to talk about some shit that took a
I was
little more,
concerned.
Right.
a little more brain power and a little more substance.
Because I had talked
And,
to AK before. I mean, AK Jerry before that. And Jerry, just Christ, I'm getting my names messed
Ocelot.
up. Here.
Ah.
Ocelot, here we go. I talked to her about it before that, and I said, I bet you he's going to want to try to stay on the show.
And he did.
Yeah.
And he did. And but first when he asked me that, I got a little nervous. I'm like, okay, I got some shit I want to talk about tonight, and I hope he can hang.
Right.
And he was able to hang.
Yeah, he did a good job.
It was.
I mean, it was fun.
Give him props where
I'm just
props are
glad
due.
we were able to, come in and run the boards so you could go do something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and
that
I,
was cool.
I mean, I really appreciate the hell out of that from you guys, because I couldn't do that any other time. And getting out to do that, I mean, we had a blast down there. Louis Anderson's funny as hell. You guys have got to see his fucking show.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
wow.
Louis is, because when I grew up,
I always think Family Feud when I think of
Right,
this.
right.
but see, then that's what I think. When I grew up, I thought, well, he's not really, but you go watch his show. It's really a good fucking show. And he's a really nice guy. He's not like one of these, because I've been around a lot of celebrities that are just total fucking assholes.
Yeah.
And I'm better than you, kind of like your chair lady down there.
Yeah,
thinks she's
and
better
she's not
than
even
everybody.
a celebrity. She's just,
Yeah.
that's one of those people who just their job. She's one of those what I would call an out-of-pocket employee. That has way too much concern for the organization,
Right.
and thinks that they're like instrumental in it. And it's like, you know what? You don't get it. You're a paper plate. The minute they use you up for what they need you for,
Tossing you away.
you're gone.
And we remember someone else they did that to, don't we?
Uh-huh.
That I said was going to happen. I predicted that
a
one
business
right
and
to a T.
traffic manager. Yes.
But the love in that room that night was totally cool, because you guys were really getting along. And the fact is that, that a relationship may have blossomed out of this, too, is totally freaking cool. AK and Darth Maul, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I found my soulmate,
Yeah.
man. I found my match.
You know what though?
You're just like laughing.
Hold on. But you know what? You can't be that upset. I mean,
She wanted to kill you.
why?
Yes, she did.
Why? I mean, okay. Here's the thing. All right, so the guy likes you. How are you going to fault him for liking you?
I don't.
She faulted you for not saying she was not seeing someone.
Well, okay, but at the same time, I don't know how she feels about the guy. I'm not going to fucking,
I don't know him.
Well, you know what? And I don't know. I really don't know what you felt about him. I mean, maybe you did dig him. I don't know.
Nothing, because I didn't know him.
Okay, well, I don't know that, and therefore.
You don't know that I don't know him?
Well, I know that you don't know him, but here's the thing.
So how could I feel something for somebody I don't know?
Well, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what you felt for the guy.
So you're thinking maybe
So
she found him
your-
attractive or something.
On your stance,
could have. I
on
don't
your
know.
stance, you were thinking if I did say she does have some, but then I'd be cock blocking.
Yeah, I was looking
I
at
see.
like, okay, because either way, if she doesn't like him, she can always say, sorry, I'm not interested. But this way, I'm not speaking for you either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going,
I'll co-sign
oh, yeah,
that.
she's got somebody. Now,
I'll co-sign that.
if he was a real fucking, okay, obviously.
If he's a real jerk and asshole.
Yeah,
or
if he was
dick
a
or
real
whatever.
dick,
Right.
you know, then obviously I would protect you. If I thought he was
He's
dangerous.
not a bad guy. A little confused, but not bad.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude.
If I thought he was a dangerous person or somebody that was going to hurt you, then yeah, I would have been like, yeah, dude, I think she's with somebody. But
That's good to know.
being that, you know, he really, the way he was talking, he was like, man, dude, I just, we have a lot in common.
We do, though. That is true. We do have a lot in common.
Right, and that's why I was like, okay, well, maybe
there's a chance.
That's why I just let. No, I don't. I didn't say yes and I didn't say no. I just said I don't know. She may be. I don't think so though. But so that's how I kind of left it. So and I just told him. Although I did tell him to move slow, and I see he did not do that.
You told him to move slow.
I said move slow, man. Like I tell everybody to.
My suggestion would be with AK
Move slow with anybody that you're interested in.
But
I think.
especially AK.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, especially AK.
Well, and I see he didn't do that.
AK is a runner.
I see. There was that, and then plus the too. Jerkman, I gave you that advice a few months ago. Remember, you said, "Oh, if I'm interested in somebody, you always move slow." Man, you got to, because one false move, you can fuck the whole thing up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And scare them away.
Why
and
does
then,
everybody have to be in such a fucking rush all the time?
The world is ending.
Yeah, the world's ending.
And everybody's got
just have-
ADHD too.
That too, man. Everybody's just fucking.
And all these romantic comedies keep coming out, and I'm thinking that's how my love life should be, and it's fucking not.
Right? Yeah.
Like a romantic
Wow,
comedy.
you sound very upset about that.
My love life is not a romantic comedy. What the fuck?
Man, she's like really mad.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why isn't it? Why isn't
mine
it?
is as
Why, you
far
want
from
it to be a romantic comedy?
as it
No.
could be.
You don't even have a love life, do you?
No, I don't.
Well,
I have
wow.
no love life. That's
Well,
sad.
join the club.
33 years old. I have no love life.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait
Look
a
at
minute.
Jerkman
Wait
and
till-
I.
Oh yeah, you throw me first, right?
Yeah, well, look,
because I'm
both of us.
46.
Yeah, well, you're older than me, so you're really fucking sad. I'm pretty fucking sad.
You know what I'm gonna do? just as a test run, because I'm curious.
Okay.
You got
I
a
think
date,
I'm
Josh?
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Just
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
What time is it? What the fuck was
Time
I
for you to
gonna
call him
say?
up and say, I want to go have drinks.
Man, I really threw her off on
What
that
you're
one.
going to do?
What you're gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
As a test run.
I am going to create a online dating profile.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
You're going to
You know what? You're gonna have
create
trouble.
an online date. Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Why?
Don't.
You're gonna have
I've never
trouble.
done it.
Don't.
I'm curious to
Don't.
see what I'm gonna get.
Don't.
I'll tell you
Don't.
why.
I can't tell you don't fuck enough.
Because you
But
know
it
why?
would be funny.
If you were socially retarded, I would say go for it.
Where were you planning on create like
don't-
Plenty of Fish or
don't-
something?
I don't fucking
You'll see
know.
my profile probably in every one of those. I stopped, dropped them. I walked away from them.
Yeah.
There
No.
are crazies out there.
That's what I want. I
You want a crazy?
I
You're
want
crazy.
that comedy. I want that comedy. I
You
need
do want
I
that
need
comedy.
a story.
God damn.
I need a story. I'm not saying I'm going to create one to find true love. I'm not. I'm not going to end up
You
with
won't,
any
trust
of them.
me.
Then
I'm
why?
not.
Why do it? Why
For the
make drama for
story.
the sake of having drama? Why do you
It's
want?
not drama.
Everybody wants to
it's
live a drama.
comedy. It's not drama. It's comedy.
Wow.
Why do you want to live a comedy?
Why not?
It's not comedy.
You want to live a comedy?
Sick,
Date Josh.
demented.
I don't want to actually.
See, he thinks it's funny
I
already.
don't want to actually meet these people. I want to see what type of messages I'm going to get in
Oh,
my inbox.
I see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, you want
to go fishing.
You just want ammo to bitch about on here, don't
Oh,
you?
trust me, you'll get.
I don't want to actually meet them and go on a date.
I
You
did a
just wanna see
couple,
what stupid people are out
and we
there.
text. Takes forever to text back and forth. Then they of course want your phone number.
I don't want to give them that either.
So the one it was about twice I think I did.
And I'm also failing to mention I'm not going to actually put up my picture.
Oh, use
I'm
his.
I'm just going to create a fake online dating profile
Right.
to see
Okay.
what type of shit I get.
All right. Well, that'd be a good test, I guess. You
Okay,
could experiment.
let me give you a quick review of what you may
Well, what
see.
happened to you when you did it?
Okay.
Now wait a minute.
I mean,
now
this
we're
is from a
guys.
man's point of view.
One thing I have to say is Jerkman and I met each other.
I know.
through the chat.
Yeah.
I know.
through the
And
chat.
like we said,
on
all the
Meet Me.
crazies you're gonna meet.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Really?
Oh
Please.
man.
He went there.
But
Yes,
see,
he did.
Meet Me was supposed to be a Facebook, is what I was
Yeah.
led to
Right,
believe.
which was the reason I was on it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the next Facebook they were saying.
Shit.
But then when it didn't work out that way, it kind of turned into like a dating
Dating
sort of
site.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
Not a
why you
dating
notice
site,
my
it's a hookup
profile.
site.
It's probably been
cut to the chase.
inactive.
Let's
Okay.
get past
Wanna hear
the,
what
the
happened? All right.
rationalization of why you did it.
Okay.
And what happened.
Well, no, I was on POF to find a chick. But
Pussy.
no, well, no. Yeah, kind
Okay,
of, I guess.
so let's go.
Yeah. All right.
And go.
So, well, I get on there, and this girl's talking. We talked back and forth for about a week or two. I don't like texting. I'm not a huge texter. That's
I
why
know. Your texting sucks.
Oh, jeez, thank you. But now you know why I don't like texting. I talk into the thing. I don't really
It's awful.
type it. I know. It's
Anyway,
atrocious. But
go.
so, she says, "Well, can I have your number?" I'm like, "Okay." So we exchanged numbers. I call her up, or she called me. I forget which was, but I get on this phone with this girl, and she's going, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Blah blah blah. She tells me where she works. She does some kind of like mental stuff for people or something like that. And she goes, "Yeah."
First clue, she's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah. And
oh, I am crazy.
And then she says to me, she says, well, she goes, she asked me where I worked. I told her what I did, and she goes, oh, so you run into women? I said, well, yeah, doing radio, of course. We have women that come and do shows. Well, I don't really like that so much. I'm thinking, well, I don't give a damn whether you like it or not. That's my fucking job.
Yeah.
And she's going, well, she goes, if we start dating and everything, she goes, I won't really won't want you talking to other women.
Oh,
I said, well, I am working. I've got it. She goes, as long as you keep it to a minimum of this, this, and this. And she's giving me like these fucking guidelines. And I'm like, whoa. So then she says to me, she goes, and also, she goes, when we start dating, she goes, I want to have you take a profile test. She says, I want to see what type you are, if you're psychotic, if you're this, you're that. And I'm thinking,
time to hang up.
Whoa. No. I did an AK at this point. I thought, this is getting entertaining. So I said, well, okay, yeah, I would do that. I had nothing to hide. And she goes, oh, okay. And then she starts going on about, well, if you talk to women, do you text women? I said, well, if it's job related, I said I have some friends that are girls. Well, you can't have any friends that are girls anymore after that either. And I'm like, okay, so you're saying now I can't talk to women at all.
Right.
So
no involvement with half of the population.
Yeah, and then she keeps going on to all this other weird shit and everything. Then the guidelines on her end start popping out. She tells me, well, I have a child, and I have it with, obviously her ex-husband. Yeah. And she was telling me that I couldn't. Oh, I forgot. She told me I couldn't talk to my ex anymore at that point too, that I have children with. She said that just can't happen because you could get back together. This and she's going through this whole line. But then she gets on and tells me now she has a child with her ex, and that her ex comes to her house still, and they sleep in the same bed.
Oh wow.
And I have to accept that.
Double fucking standard in your face.
I'm so speechless right now.
Talk about a double standard with cheese, man.
Yeah, and she tells me, she goes, but we don't have sex. She says, but if you come over, and she goes, if you're going to spend a night with me, she goes, he may come in the bed and sleep in there.
So wait, you got to sleep with this dude in the bed?
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Hell
God.
no.
See, that's comedy.
Why do you want that? Why would you want that though, AK?
It's comedy. It's funny.
Yeah, it's comedy. It's great. It's fucking comedy. Let's go jump off the roof. That's comedy too. You know what I'm saying?
If you think it's funny to jump off the roof, sir, go jump off the fucking
No,
roof.
he would laugh at us if we did it.
Yeah,
Far
exactly.
be it for
To me, that's comedy, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I guess that's the point.
Why? If it's fucking funny to me and I just want to see what type of messages and what type of fucking crazy people are out there, fucking who cares?
You're a girl, though. You probably want to go fuck. That's probably mostly what
you'll
you'll
get a lot
I'm
of that.
just curious to see how many men are going to want to, fuck, or do they really want a relationship?
Oh, they'll say they want a
They
relationship.
sit there, no, I think I'm going to get messages that are, you want to meet up? You want to have sex?
No, you get messages.
Okay,
The
so
people
let me tell you
I
what
just-
you'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on. She'll
Tell her
know.
what's up,
Let
Ocelot.
me just tell you what you'll get. Okay. You're going to get... Now, I'm going to exclude all the scammers out of this that you'll get.
Yeah, the
'cause you'll
hooker,
get
the nigga
plenty
bots
of those
and whatever.
Yeah, hooky hooks.
on there. But you're going to get the one set of guys that's going to go, oh, yes, I'm looking for this relationship, and, maybe we could be friends first, blah, 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 blah. And they'll just give you every line in the book.
Just to get you there.
Oh, yeah, they'll try.
And jump off the roof.
You're just like me, so you're going to be sitting back there going, are you fucking kidding me? Am I that dumb? Okay. And you'll play with them for a little bit. Then you'll get the others that will be like, so, you want to come by my room tonight?
See?
Just, meet me
That's
here.
not very
AK
funny.
likes mind fucking
I think it's
people,
funny
though, so
because
she'd
you're
have
about
fun
to
with
put
that.
yourself in that shit.
How
But
am I going to put myself, if I have no intention of giving them my phone number, I have no intention of ever meeting them,
All
if
right.
I
It's
turn,
still
if I
funny.
still,
You
I
just
turn
said it's
off,
comedy.
It is. Why is it, I'm curious as to why does it bother you so much that I'm going to do this?
Maybe he wants to go out with you.
No, I don't. I have no interest in. I have no interest in AK, and no offense or anything.
I'm not offended.
Notice he threw that in there quickly. You see
I'm
that?
not offended.
But just so you know, but no, I don't know why somebody would just want to add drama to their life for the sake of
I don't
adding.
understand why you think it's drama. I mean, you're thinking in terms of like I'm gonna actually meet these people.
She likes mind fucking, so
All right, well,
to her,
then-
that's fun. I
then
mean,
have fun.
They're
Have-
going to try to fuck with her, so she's going to overstep them and overfuck
well,
them.
It's
share your stories
it's
when you do it.
psychology to me. I want to know how people's minds
All right.
are working.
Well, if you just plan to do it as a psychological experiment, then
Right, that's
okay,
what I'm
fine.
saying.
Fine, have fun.
She can give us
I mean-
reports on it then.
Yeah, as I'm saying, you'll have to report to us
Of
and tell us
course
how it
I
is.
was going to.
But now for me, the shit I went through, yeah, it was like one time we go out and it's, we have so much in common and, oh, we'd make a great couple and blah, 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 and you're just going, oh, my fucking God. They want something, they want shit way too quick.
So
Either that or
if
you
you're
get the
saying,
chicks.
I don't understand why you're putting this drama in your life, and yet you've been on an online dating
Hey,
site.
because I've been there. I'm just trying to save you from going through the shit that I went
He
through.
likes you. He wants to make sure you're okay.
Hey, well,
Not
she's-
that way. You
She's
know what
my
I mean.
friend. So yeah, I would protect
Like
her
we were
that
coming
way.
to save you from the bathroom.
Yeah,
We thought the
you got
monster
mad-
was in her
you got
eating
mad
or
at me
whatever.
because you got mad at me because I didn't tell Josh you had a nigga in your life and
I didn't get mad at you
you know, all that kind of shit.
I just
She was just
I
lo-
was
going,
just
"Please
curious.
save me, save me."
Again, I was just curious as to the thought process. I will always want to know what someone's thought process is.
Okay,
This is
so-
why I have a degree in psychology. It's
I see.
interesting.
So you like
to me.
digging in minds.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? If this is just going to be a mind fuck experiment and fun, then go for it. But I would suggest don't meet anybody.
I would never.
Unless now
No,
you
thank
may
you.
get somebody on there.
Nope.
There may be a possibility of 1 percentile possibility.
0.1. Yes, you're right.
Possibly. That
You may fall in love on there. It's like
what if you-
matchmaker.
that'd be some funny shit.
I'm not going to discount
You know-
that I meet some crazy person online and I fall in love and have his babies.
You might.
Right. It could happen.
Well, sure.
Alien kids, you never know.
We had an intern here who swore up and down she didn't want a man and was going to do all this and fuck men this. Now she's cockwhipped.
I'll never get married. I'll never do this. 2 weeks, she meets this guy. 2 weeks, they're fucking planning their wedding.
And she's in England.
And she's married already now.
They are married and she's in England now, right?
She like his golden blot. He's annoying me.
She's living down in England, right? I said-
She loved the accent. And
Yeah, she always had
so
a fucking hard
That was
on.
an attractive thing to her, and also she just liked the fact that he was in the army or something. So for her, that's what did it.
He's in the English army where they don't carry guns. Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
I'm going to hit you with my body patient.
Right, you better stoop. Stoop right now. I'll hit you with my water jug.
Kick you in your knickers.
Keep going, please.
Wow.
I feel like I'm watching one of those shows on Netflix.
Right,
Those
right.
Shows on Netflix.
Maybe we'll sing the song for him. We fired our guns, but the British kept on running. There wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago.
No, you can go ahead and sing that one. I
You
have.
never heard that?
No.
Oh, that's an old song.
Wasn't that when we blew the alligator's mind or
Yep,
something?
did something to the alligator.
Put a cannon in his ass or something.
Gunpowder in the alligator.
Blew
And
the-
when we pulled the trigger, well, the gator lost his mind.
Yeah. It's a really dumb song.
It is.
Dumb hokey ass
You've
song.
heard it, right?
Yes, it is. That's why I couldn't believe he was actually singing.
Singing
like,
it.
wow.
I kind of like it in a weird way. It's hokey, but it's it's catchy.
Oh, you're real catchy.
I'm trying to think, because I have this weekend off, and
Okay.
I want to watch some good movies, and I'm trying to think.
Here's the motherfucker about movies. I was going to bitch with this the other day when you guys were talking about movies.
Uh-huh.
If you want to watch some old school movies that you like,
Mm-hmm.
where do you do that now? I mean, it's like Netflix. Anything.
I stream my movies.
But
on my
anything you want to
computer.
stream on Netflix,
Yeah, with some kind of fucking
they don't
codes and all
have it.
kinds of
Not
weird
on,
shit.
not on Netflix. I
yeah.
use my computer if I can't find it on Netflix.
So just you find it. See, I'm always afraid because
You
sites.
should be. You should
Yeah.
be.
Sites
Don't-
are-
I don't recommend this to amateurs.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
You've
not
got
something
to
I
have
should
some
do.
serious firewalls and other things up to protect yourself with that shit.
Not me, man.
Are you going to get anime porn games?
See, that's the problem, though. But the good movies you want to watch are the memorable movies you can't watch. And
I
then
almost
if you
want
go to
to
like
download
Red
it.
fucking Box, Redbox is cool, but the problem is
They don't have a good selection.
it's all new stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want
Not any
to
old
see.
shit.
I want to see some. I mean, because I know where to get the old movies, I guess, so it's not a problem for me. But I
Right.
want to see something new, and it feels like the quality of movies are just going to
Shit.
fucking shit,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, it's gone way down.
I cannot tell you the last time I saw a good movie that was new.
That
you
you
know what?
felt
The
good about?
The
I've seen a few.
Homesman. The Homesman was pretty good. I'm gonna give him that. It was.
I liked you
and
guys.
Divergent.
You guys need to see the new RoboCop.
You know what
I
I
just
like?
watched it last night.
Oh,
You
did
know
you?
what I
What'd you
liked
think?
is Lucy. However, I was a little
I haven't
disappointed.
seen it.
I was a little disappointed in the ending, and they could have expanded much more. I think they took the easy road with it, but it was still interesting. The science and theory behind it, even though disproven, was
Right.
good.
Well, I am super excited because it's about to be Halloween season, which means a shit ton of scary
movies
are
pop
gonna
out always.
What did you think of RoboCop, Jerkman?
I want to see the new
Actually,
Dracula.
I liked it. It was a totally
Like the
different
message,
twist.
huh?
Yeah, because it was actually what we talk about now. It was totally different from
That's-
the original RoboCop. It wasn't
Right.
even close to that at all.
And it was about making humans into robots.
It was
and
about
put
them.
chips and shit.
It was about them out there telling you, "Oh, we're creating these to protect you. Americans should want this, and we got to put this in your face."
I'm glad you said that because that's not a movie I think I would have watched on my own. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking the old RoboCop.
Right,
No,
that's
no,
exactly what I
nothing
was
like that.
thinking.
The old RoboCop, that is the shit that irks me, kind of like.
Really? No, the new one
Yeah.
will really piss you off.
Oh, the new one, yeah, the new
Because
one
they
was
stepped it up with
about how
that.
they're showing you.
I just was. I mean, the old one, I
was-
didn't say I didn't like it.
It was
I just
campy,
was
kinda.
kind of like,
Yeah,
It was
was
never one of my favorites.
No.
The way people raved
No.
about it. You know
Right.
what I
The
mean?
new one you would like.
But
It was.
if the new
I don't know.
one-
I think the new one might piss you off even more.
Yeah, because it was about a corporation and how they're trying to get all the Americans to have these new
Robotic police officers.
and they're
See,
showing
I
them in
would
other
like that.
countries, taking it over,
would like
and like,
that.
oh, we're there to give them peace. See how much they love it, and they're shooting kids and stuff like that, and they're like, oh no, this, and then
And they're
then
making
they
them
try
step
to
out of their
force
houses
you into
for random checks. Please step out of your
yeah.
homes for a
And it's
random
like,
check.
see how we're keeping the peace, and everybody's so happy, and you
I'm
see
gonna
the
go home and watch that.
yeah.
then.
You might like this one.
It actually pissed me off, but I like the message.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that case, we need a break for you to calm down.
I got a message.
He's gonna pee himself.
You have the message. We'll be right back, bitches.
Sorry, kept trying to turn that knob there.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hear on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fix at your butt. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Stim Radio. Stim Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Final fucking segment of the shit that irks me. Oh, man.
I just got a message from AK.
What'd she say?
Got stuck late on my way.
Oh, yeah?
It's the first time I looked at the phone.
AK?
Yeah.
Your mic's not on.
Your mic is not on, you know that.
My mic is on, bitch.
It is now.
Yeah. Fucking deaf motherfuckers.
We're deaf.
Uh-oh, there's an SMJ.
Oh, yeah, you said
I said motherfuckers, not motherfucker.
I know. We're just fucking.
I sent him a message that I had a late fucking call with a customer who, anyways.
Well, it's
one of those
I
fuckers that calls
it's
2 minutes
because
before your shift is
I
over?
saw the message and told him.
Yeah, here's the thing. The customer calls me and they're like, I can't use my debit card and I need to know why. Okay.
All right.
No problem. Can I get your account number? I don't have that. Okay. I have my debit card number. Okay, how about your social? It's a business account. I said, okay, it's fine.
His social should be on
If
it.
you're a signer on the account, I can pull it up by your social.
Right.
Well, I don't know that sort of thing. I don't have my social security card
How do you
on
not
me.
know your social security number?
Right.
Man?
There's that. But the thing is, if you're going to call somebody about your bank
prepared with
account,
something.
have
Have
something.
Yeah.
Right.
Something that identifies you. You know, I dig that. I understand.
So
I mean, because there are security things they have to go
we
through.
can pull it up by your debit card, but it's tricky.
Fuck you.
You know what I mean? Like, so I have to look her up by her debit card, but then I have to verify her, right?
Right.
She can give me 0 transaction information. She doesn't know.
Right.
Okay.
The branches are already closed. It's 5:28. The branches close at 5.
Right.
So I pull up the debit card to see what the decline reason is, anyways. You know, and she exceeded her daily limit. So, I told her, I said, look, I can't give you any account information, but how much was your purchase? $1,900. I said, I can tell you you've exceeded the daily limit, and there's nothing I can do because your branch has to approve a one-time raise of your limit to make that purchase.
Right.
Unfortunately, they're not there. Well, I need to make this purchase. And I said, I understand that, but I don't have the authority in customer service to raise your limit for this purchase, and they are gone for the day.
How are you going to call on the account but not have any information?
That was my thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, okay, now I know I got a little ass bent last week about the whole Cox thing.
A little.
But I was just pissed off because I'm like, okay, I didn't really care about the verification stuff as much. The thing that pissed me off was the Court Prana candy they were giving me of, thank you for being a customer for 14 years. We really appreciate that. For limited time only in your neighborhood. And you're just like, dude, skip that rigmarole shit. I want to know my info that I need. Quit holding me on the phone for holding me on the phone.
No, we don't
But the
do
verification stuff,
I get a lot of assholes who are mad that I'm verifying them. Like, really, it's for
Right.
your protection. If God forbid, somebody calls and they're not you, and I give them your information.
Right.
You know what I
They
think it
never
is?
get that. Never.
Here's the thing, though. I think because we're asked to verify on the phone through the automated system first. I don't know if it
we
works
don't
with your
have
guys
an
like
automated
that.
system. When you call, you get somebody.
Oh, okay. Because see,
Period.
like with Cox, what it does
I know.
is it
I
makes you put in all
understand
your
the
info
frustration.
already.
Yes, I know.
And so then you're thinking, well, I
Really?
just
I'm a
verified.
consumer
You,
as well.
You did not just go there.
I did
What?
go there.
AK, she just customer serviced you.
She totally gave me. Well, why is that? Oh, what? I'm a consumer as well, kind of thing.
She
I am,
totally
though.
gets your frustration there,
Yeah.
and she is a consumer
Oh,
as
right.
well.
I know how it is.
I was being genuine, though.
I know you were.
She totally customer
So I
serviced
don't
you.
believe she customer serviced me
Oh,
because
yes,
she was
she
being
did.
genuine. I think she was being genuine.
Not to jump on
Oh,
another
for real.
subject, but I just realized looking at the pictures that Ocelot took, and we never took the sign down.
I know.
Whoops! Oh, the sign for the last show.
The FEMA camp.
Oh, so
The
we're
FEMA
still
camps. We
we're
have them
still
between us.
we're talking FEMA camps over
We're
our head.
promoting FEMA camps.
Isn't that some shit?
Right.
Maybe that's why dude was over there by
Oh,
you guys.
could
been.
shit. It could be somebody from a Holocaust survivor. or
Oh,
something.
and
Wow.
dressed like the Grim Reaper. Like, it was
Ooh.
telling you, like, this
Oh,
shit
it's
is
real.
legit.
Like this isn't real. Well, you know what's funny? My driver actually, he said he's going to be a little late coming to get me, but he said he's got this other lady to pick up who is a Holocaust survivor,
Oh, shit.
and she actually has numbers tattooed on her arm.
Well, yeah, she's a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah,
if she
isn't
was
that
in
some
a
shit?
camp, she would have numbers.
Isn't that a
That's-
motherfucker? Wow,
It's pretty dope.
I know.
Not that she was in the camp.
I was going to
But
say.
it's pretty amazing that she. No, you know what's
yeah,
dope?
that you get to
I'll
talk
tell you
or
what's
meet
dope.
somebody.
I was
What's
gonna say,
dope is
you're
that
really
she's still
warped.
that she's living. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
that she
right.
made it out. I think
Right.
that's what's dope.
Yeah.
You know,
What part of you is actually happy for that? The Jewish or the German side of you?
both sides.
Okay.
Because remember,
You're
Yeah.
a German Jew?
Yeah.
yeah,
yours.
my mom's German and my dad's Jewish, so.
That explains a
Oh,
lot.
They were
so-
fighting and felling each
so,
other, and
Yeah.
they came
so
out.
Yeah.
your dad's Jewish, you're not Jewish.
No.
'Cause you'd only be Jewish if your mom was Jewish.
Well, and see that's it. It's such
What the
a
fuck?
it's so weird because
yeah, you only get your Jewishnesses
You can't be
From
a
my
Jew
dad.
from your dad?
No, you get it from it's passed down through
So
the mother.
only your mom can give you a Jew.
Right.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
yeah,
That's
that
weird.
that's strange. I don't. That's why I'm like, huh?
Is that actually
That
what they
is-
believe?
That is what they believe.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's weird. Well,
That
you know
is-
what?
That is to prevent the Jews from mingling with non-Jew women.
Oh.
Because if they want to pass on their Jew to their kid, then they have to
That
be from a Jew
explains.
woman.
Well, you know what's funny? Because I know my
I
dad's
just
always.
like saying Jew.
How about kike or yid or something?
I don't like those.
Kike always sounds fucked up.
Oh, I know. Well, those are racial terms, but it's
We
just
know.
funny. But
thanks for explaining that to us.
Well, you know what's weird though is see you'd always have like my dad's side of the family would always go, "You're not German. You're not German." And my mom's side of the family, "You're not Jewish. You're not Jewish." And I'm going, "What
Well,
the
yes,
fuck?"
you are.
Identity
well,
crisis.
Well, see, and then I've had other people
No
tell
wonder why
me
you're so pissed off.
Right?
I've had other people tell me that Jewish is a religion, not
It is,
not a
but
race.
It's a people as well.
You're right, exactly. It is an ethnicity.
It
Yes,
is. It is a
It's
people,
both.
and their faith only allows them to believe that it is only passed down through the woman, because a woman bears the seed.
Well,
See?
my
That's-
mom was
that's to
definitely not
stop
Jewish.
Interracial mingling.
Yeah, keep those goddamn Gentiles out of our mix.
You have to keep your penis in the Jew vagina.
Man, make sure it's circumcised
Well,
first.
and according to their belief, you should never spill your seed unless you're making children.
Right, there's no
Oh,
masturbation.
shit.
Right.
That's a lot of religions.
I'm going to hell.
And the only reason to have sex, period, is to make
Procreate.
children. If
That
you're not
also-
going to procreate, you shouldn't.
That's
So
also a
you
lot
can't
of
be a
religion.
jack
Yeah.
a Jew, huh?
No.
Oh.
You can't be a jacking a lot of things.
I'm a
in-
jack a
in-
Jew.
I
That's
don't
a-
think there's any religion that condones jacking off,
Well,
actually.
now you know what they're trying
Well,
to say
not
about
necessarily
that.
jacking up, but most religions aren't so much about, hey, you can have sex, just outside of wanting to have children.
The newest thing that they're trying to say about masturbation is actually if you're doing it, that you're gay.
Oh shit. I'm
Oh,
fucked.
yeah?
Yeah,
Well, then I
because
guess
they're
we're
trying
all
to say-
gay.
Because they're trying to say
screwed.
that if you obviously if you got a penis,
You're
and
having
playing
sex with
it-
yourself,
no,
right?
if you have a penis and you're playing with it, that you're touching
You know what?
a dick,
I have
so
s-
you're gay.
I have
and if
seen
you're
that.
a woman, I've seen it. This
I've
is the
seen
newest
that.
thing they're passing around.
Look,
Yeah,
I'll touch
I
my
have-
vagina, but I don't want to touch yours.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
mean you like
totally
pussy.
different, right.
Yeah, or I like dick because I
unless
touch
it's
my own
nice.
dick.
You're getting
know?
yourself
Sorry.
off.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It's,
Oh my god.
hey, it feels good.
We may get some weird stories from her on her damn little thing.
I told you, AK and I are a lot alike. She believes like I do.
So you've munched carpet?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Have you?
Wait, you got to think about it.
Yeah, you got
Oh, wait a
to
minute.
back.
There was this one time I tripped and fell
Well,
fell in
No,
some
I
snatch.
did.
There was a
I
time
did.
I
I
had a
did
pussy
twice.
in my face.
You munched
did twice.
carpet twice.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
Well,
in college.
all right.
Well,
Well,
that's
yeah,
explains it.
you're
College,
experimenting.
Everybody sucks dick or
I
eats
had a bad
pussy in college.
experience one time.
Ask him.
Yeah,
I had
I've never sucked any dick in college.
I had a bad experience one time. That's why I was warning you that you should do the sniff test.
Oh, you did have a
Oh,
bad.
you had one of those?
Yeah.
Did you do a turnaround?
Yep.
Ah,
You
you're like,
did a
I'm not eating
U-turn
your
like,
pussy.
oh, God.
So technically, you didn't munch that carpet. Then you left
No.
that one alone.
She asked me, and I told her because your shit stinks.
You told her that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Your
And
shit
what-
stinks.
And what'd she say? Fuck you, or what was her reaction?
She
Did she like pull blood clots out of her pussy and like?
Oh, why you got to go there?
You know?
she got up, she
Uh-huh.
put on her clothes, and she walked out.
Oh.
She didn't say anything to me.
It's like, okay, so
Wow.
well, that means go clean your pussy, is what it means. you
No,
know?
I mean, I guess I could have been nicer about it, but
I'm
I was
sorry.
young, and that was
Yeah.
not-
All right, but you know what? I
But
would.
you're going down there. It's like, no.
But you know what? I would kill for that honesty. You know, why can't people be more honest like that?
Well,
straight up.
I am honest like that, and people are offended by it.
Well, you know what? Fuck them.
Well, I mean, but there is a tactical way of saying
I'm
things.
pretty tact about it. I'm just
You
honest.
know what though? I would
Right.
rather somebody be tactlessly
But you love you
honest.
thrive on that kind of shit, though.
than as opposed to somebody being, trying to beat around the bush and being
You don't have
fake
to beat around the
and
bush, but you
lying.
could say, "Hey, look,
No,
you may have a problem down there right now, so I'm not going to go
honest.
down."
I'm honest, but I don't have to just come out and be rude about it either.
Right? Yeah, there's a difference.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I would kill for honesty. Honesty is so rare.
Oh, so wait a minute. So what you would like to hear is if a girl went down and you got naked, and she goes, "Oh my fucking god, that is one of the smallest dicks I think I've ever fucking seen."
Well, you know what? Then that's her.
Right.
You know,
And you would, but
I'm
you would.
sorry you got jackhammered by a horse stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So now mine is
But
small.
but see,
Yeah.
or laha, but look at that right away. There's an offense to that, so you took an offense.
I was not offended.
No,
I
I'm
wasn't
saying
offended.
you came back with something right away to that. Well, you must have fucked horse dicks then.
I'm just
That's how he's gonna
I'm
feel.
just co-signing his bullshit
Just
in
co-signing my
advance.
bullshit.
Yeah,
that's all.
but that's what I'm saying. So you're going to automatically feel offense. You're
Well,
going to
who's
take
not gonna
offense
feel-
to
I
it.
who's not gonna feel good about
I'm
that,
not going
but-
to take offense because I don't know how big his dick is. Maybe he does have a small dick, but if he's like 8 then and she's like, that's the smallest dick I ever seen.
I'm no 8. I'll tell you that.
Then maybe. Oh, well then maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No, you know what? But the thing is, like, okay.
Have you measured?
No, I have not.
Then how do you know you're not 8?
Well, I know I'm not huge. I know that.
8 is huge.
What would you say you were if you had to guess?
I don't know.
You know what inches are, right?
4 or 5 inches? Maybe?
No.
No.
The average is 5.5.
That's erect?
Yes.
Okay, well then that's probably what I am then, about the average. Because that's what I've been told. I've been told that I'm not too big and I'm not too small.
He's just right.
I'm just right. I'm like the porridge. I'm Goldilocks' porridge.
I can't believe she's even burping for you now.
Yeah,
I've burped many times.
Yeah, she does. She does it now. But yeah, no. If somebody said that, I mean, I'd probably be a little upset. But at the same time,
well, there's just a way of doing it. That's all.
But you know, if somebody, I don't know, I would rather somebody do that than be fake,
why would you,
and then go find out later they were telling their friends
but
fucked
you're
up
saying
things,
you'd rather
you know?
have somebody do it like that. Why would you rather have somebody be rude to you when they could say it in a different manner and still get the same point across?
Well, they could be rude.
What you're saying is you just want honesty.
Yeah, exactly.
You would
okay,
prefer,
honesty's fine.
Even if it's brutally honest, he would prefer that than some fake sugar-coated bullshit.
Right, and then later finding, you know, because I'll
saying.
tell you what hurts worse is later finding out that her and her friends were making fun of you and talking shit behind your back. I would rather somebody straight up come to my face and be like,
I don't know.
You got
I guess
a
I'm just saying.
He would prefer that you do it with some tact, but he would prefer more that it's not tact than bullshit.
Yeah, like if they say the lesser two evils kind of thing.
I understand that, but like I said, there are always tactful ways of doing
things.
There
is, but sometimes people aren't tactful.
Yeah, sometimes there are.
And it's better to be non-tactful and honest than to be a fucking fairy liar, I guess.
Exactly.
A fairy liar? It has to be a fairy?
Yep, because it's a fairy liar. Because you know what? You're fake and you're gay.
And you're floating
Really?
around all chipper and I'm just going to tell you what you want to hear. I don't know why I said fairy liar. It just popped in my head.
That's a good word. I think that works. Fairy, because you float through life.
And
does
that sometimes.
Well, I think it worked in this
Thank
case.
you.
I would say that.
Now co-sign her bullshit.
Yeah, well, I think it did.
They always do now.
And then
you
Jed's
know
now
that.
co-signing her bullshit, so it's like
everybody co-signs the bullshit. That's how it works.
You know what? You're just mad. You are something else.
Here we go again.
You are something
I thought we were going to make
else.
one fucking show through without you.
You are something else,
Here we go.
Jerkman.
Okay, and?
Something else. You're just upset because nobody co-signs
Signs
your
my bullshit. I don't need to have anybody.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
no,
you do.
you know why I don't
somebody
need to have
co-sign
anybody
your bullshit.
co-sign
And
my
I
bullshit.
have co-signed your bullshit many a time.
You have,
FYI.
really?
Yes.
Yeah, she has.
Huh.
Like,
I
yeah.
co-signed
As a matter
it.
of fact, you did just the other day when I was not here.
See?
That was
I did
one
notice
time.
that. She did, yes.
But there's been other times when you've been here. You know,
see, then I'm not mad because you have co-signed my
like
bullshit.
What did I do? Well, in your mind, you're just now realizing, and now you see your demeanor is calmed
Totally
down.
changed.
You are something else.
I'm something else. I'm telling you, I have got issues and beyond issues.
That we know.
What did I
But
do when you weren't here that co-signed?
actually, what you said, you told Darth, what's his monkey boy?
Oh,
or
Dork
whatever?
Darth. Darth Dork. Yeah, Darth.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But you said when he was talking about his dick, and we were remember because that show that night, what happened? What we were talking about was he was saying how big his dick was. And he's going all this
and I
shit.
said he won. I was like, yeah, he
and you
won.
said and I said, well, I had a big enough one to keep a black chick, and she's like, yep, he won that one.
Well, even before, and then Ocelot kind of jumped into it too, and was like,
Yeah.
well, you said you got gum fucked by
Yeah,
you know, got your
Ocelot
dick
jumped
sucked
in with
by
that,
men.
Yeah, you don't attack Jerkman. He's not with us here.
Yeah.
You're not going to try to take that.
Well, that's all right.
That's
He was
not
all
a good idea.
He was still all over the pocket taco for me.
I
you know.
don't know what the fuck that was about, but I like.
Well, he had a taco that apparently he had in his pocket.
I'm hungry.
And he gave it to me. He was like, "Hey, you
Actually,
want a taco?"
so am I do. Yeah, he the pocket taco.
He gave me the pocket taco.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was
and
like,
you ate it.
Well, yeah.
And he was enthralled with that.
Yeah, he loved that. He was
You
like,
know
this
what I
fucker
learned?
ate it.
I learned that
I didn't know it was in his pocket.
I learned that he's
told me.
everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But no
Darth
matter
Maul?
what you
He's
say, he
schizophrenic. He
is
has multiple
He's it all.
personality disorder. He
Yep.
has a psych degree.
Well, you see the way he treats that other person that comes in here that he's on the
Right.
show with. He's very catering. He's very
Right.
attentive.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, very, very much so. I thought if you crawl any farther up there, you're never going to pull your head out.
But you don't see that's the thing. But then when he talks about her,
oh, yeah.
she annoys
it's
the fuck out of him.
complete opposite. It's
Well,
like, wow.
And that's why I was shocked to hear that he wanted to go out with AK because what he was telling me before she even got here, he got here like around 4 or something. He was telling me all this, how much he liked this girl and how much they were together and they were going to do this and they're going to do that and they want to do a show
but
here.
it's an abusive relationship.
Really? So he was saying
That's why I
good
didn't
things?
know that was the girl. I thought it was a previous
Oh
one.
no, he was talking big shit about her. You remember that,
Oh,
guys?
God, yes.
You know, and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get out of there because
I
she's
mean, I
such a
think at
possessive
one
bitch."
point he got upset though because I remember when he was talking about the casino situation,
Right.
and
Oh,
then he was
yeah.
like, "When the
Her being
security
drunk?
and the security guards didn't help me," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Dude, this isn't the first time that you went to the casino and she acted like a drunk
Security
fool.
guards won't save
It's
you
your-
all the
Yeah,
time.
it's your fucking fault for going.
She's like
And I
46.
think
She's
he-
my age.
I think he got mad.
Yeah, that was crazy because he's like, she's older and she's
Yeah, she's my age,
possessive
I
and
think.
won't
She's
even
like
let me walk.
46.
She won't even let me walk to Chevron to get cigarettes.
Well, it's so funny because I saw them walking down on Decatur and Charleston the one night, and this is the first time I realized he had a girl.
Oh, you've seen her?
I've seen her, yes.
Oh.
And she's an older lady. I mean, not ancient because I'm not ancient, but
yeah, she's ancient.
No, she's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're older than them.
Yeah,
So
she's
yeah,
the oldest one.
she's a fossil.
But they were walking across the road, and the weird thing was, all of a sudden, he had a cowboy hat on, he had cowboy boots, and he turned into a cowboy.
Oh, so she's a country girl.
Yeah,
huh?
and I was like looking, I'm like, is that him? And all of a sudden, I seen him take his hat off like this and was going, doing the like wave the hat thing.
Well, what do you expect from a guy who doesn't like women anyway?
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
that
damn.
cut me deep, and it's not even about me.
You know,
Sick burn.
he's a chameleon. He's just a chameleon. That's what he is.
This boy likes boys, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Well, you don't
you're
let a
saying he
man
has
suck your
sugar.
dick.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that was funny too.
He had to pay his light bill, okay?
You know what
Right.
scares me about that is because when I heard him say that, he actually called me a month ago and asked me for some electric bill money.
Oh, he asked you for money?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
So you're saying that you come off gay? To him?
No.
I'm asking.
I don't think
I
that.
think he
I don't
was just
think that
asking
was
for
it.
money.
He was just
It sounds
asking
like
for
he's
money.
asking for money.
But it kind of gave me a flashback. They're like, oh, wait a minute.
That's
he did
crazy.
ask
I didn't
me.
realize.
You
I didn't
could've
realize he
saved
hit
him.
you up and asked you for
You could have
money.
saved him from the gummy if you would have gave him electric bill.
Probably
That's
so.
right.
Instead,
You
he had to go
made
get
him
his
gay.
dick
My
sucked by a
fault.
man.
He got his dick sucked by
You
a
made
by a
him
man
gay,
that
yeah.
took his teeth out.
It's your fault he's gay. It's your fault.
Right.
You know,
You turned him gay.
there was something
It's
because
almost
I
like
asked.
Locust killing herself.
I know, right? It's all your fault.
I feel so bad.
Too soon? I think that was
Yeah,
too soon.
maybe.
Too soon.
Well, not really because it was last year apparently when it
No,
happened.
I think she
found
meant
out
for
about it.
hurting your ass. You
Oh.
look like, oh man.
No, you know, hey, it is what it is.
I am sorry. This poor boy is so far in that closet, and he needs just to come the fuck out and be over with
Well,
it.
he did tell us though. If you go back and listen to the show, he was talking about being gay. He said he had a
that
boyfriend
show,
and everything.
that
yes.
show, he was saying he's straight up bisexual.
You remember?
And then on this
but
show,
then on this
Sure,
show,
he's not.
yes,
he was like,
he's
"No, I'm not that way."
positive.
He goes, "I'm not that way anymore, man."
Maybe he was
I just had to pay my bills.
exploring his sexuality and he realized, nope, I'm not gay.
Well,
I'm not
maybe he was in
bisexual.
college.
but then again, he
Yeah,
does have
maybe
that.
he was in college.
Well,
he
he
had
do-
to be because he has a psych degree.
That's right.
Right. Yeah,
He does-
he's got a psych degree.
He does
yes.
have that schizophrenic thing though, so maybe sometimes he likes dick, sometimes he does not. You know, sometimes he feels like a nut.
Being schizophrenic doesn't have anything to do
Oh,
with
but he was also bipolar and had DID.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of shit going on. with him.
Remember?
I don't know. The first show he was on though, when we were at the old place, he confused the fuck. You remember? I kept saying, "What the fuck
Oh
are
yeah,
you talking
some
about?"
of the shit was like not making sense. and,
Absolutely.
huh?
It's like, oh, I'm not gay, but yet I let a guy suck my dick, and well, I like men. Men are cute. I would like to have a boyfriend, but I'm not gay. Well, what the fuck are you then?
Well, maybe he's confused and he's trying to put you into that same,
I don't
mindset. I
know.
guess like
You were there with me. I was
I remember
trying to figure it the fuck out.
And that's why I was like, "Is this guy gay? Is he not gay?"
I
Is
know
he
that's what I said to him.
But
What
even,
the fuck?
But even Ocelot was saying that was the first thing. She's like, he likes cock or
You
whatever.
know,
Yeah.
he's probably listening.
Good.
Well, that's
Ocelot
okay.
said it,
because-
not me.
Because
Because
he's on my,
Excuse me,
he's
the
on
first-
my friends list, and you posted that I'm on the show tonight, so he's probably listening.
oh,
Well, and-
yeah, he's listening for you.
that's
Yeah.
right.
What was the first thing that I said to him on the air?
That he's gay.
Exactly.
Yep.
Have I
So-
changed that attitude?
So it's nothing you wouldn't say to his face.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
exactly
No,
it.
I will never say something about someone I wouldn't say to their face.
Exactly.
Same here. I mean,
Ever.
so I think to him, if he's listening, that's great because I'll stand by what I said that first night. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, figure it out, man. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Like, are you gay or not? If you are, either or, we're not going to judge you either way.
No.
I don't
You know,
care.
I don't care.
I bet.
No, I don't
like,
care.
come on. I really don't care.
Right.
No.
I mean, AK Munch Carpet, we're talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
He's going to never let that go.
Not for a little bit.
No.
Not for a little bit.
Oh, look. How
I
long?
mean, I would understand maybe I was like offended by it and you use it like to poke, but I think you're just kind of.
It's just fun right now for me.
I think you're kind of
Maybe a little bit. So
and
it's
look how
fun
long
for me right at this
look how
point.
long he held on to it
You know
about
what?
me. It took forever for him to go. Oh, okay.
But you know what?
She's
Don't-
not gonna.
Don't trip, guys. I went to Red Lobster with a gay man.
Yes, you did.
See,
you got
I
some
got
lobster,
myself this time.
Wait a minute. Am I the only one in here that?
That
Fuck.
what?
You never did anything remotely
Have you ever
that could
stuck
be
your finger in your butthole?
Yep,
Yeah,
3 times.
You fingered your ass?
Woohoo! I'm a
All right.
There you go.
You're part of the home alone zone
That's
now.
You're in the you're in the
Feel
in the
better
gray
now.
zone. You're in the
You're
gray
zone.
zone.
There you go.
And I've masturbated too, so I'm
Oh,
gay.
good.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's right. So we
Oh,
masturbated.
yeah.
Well, you know, it's sex.
I was
with
worried
yourself
about me for a
and
second.
It's same-sex sex because you're having sex with
Yeah,
yourself.
that's what they say. Yeah.
You know, yeah, I have seen that on
I'm
Facebook.
all over my vagina.
Well, they're like, you must be a homo if you jack off.
You're
Well,
all over it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
I want to
intriguing.
tap that ass.
Do you turn around and you spank
You know
yourself,
what?
really?
No.
Oh.
I think I'm the bitch I want to fuck.
I was getting
That's
this
what it is.
cool
you know?
picture in my head until you ruined it.
I mean, I could try. I think it'd throw me off.
I'm
Might.
thinking the rhythm, it would kind of ruin that.
I'm really into myself. That's all.
So you really get into it that much, huh?
Damn.
I don't know.
Here's the thing about it. I don't know.
Depends on the moment.
Depends on what's
Maybe you
happening.
should use that in one of your conversations with your online dating.
Oh,
that you're
yeah?
really into your own vagina and you tap your own ass and stuff like
I like
that.
to fuck myself,
Be
personally.
a narcissist.
Yeah.
I fuck myself. I think I'm the beautifulest bitch I've ever been with.
Just saying, nobody can fuck me like me.
There you go.
There we go, man.
I've had plenty of practice.
Sounds
Everybody
like a
tells me to go
shirt.
fuck myself, so
Yeah.
there you
I've
go.
practiced quite a bit to do that.
No one can fuck me like me. I kind of like that. That's,
Really?
that
Nobody can
works.
fuck you as good as you can fuck yourself.
She said that.
Nobody knows what you like better than you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
Can you
That's
draw
true.
like lines around it and stuff and like lick here, touch this?
I can tell you verbally.
Well, that'll work.
Give you, you know,
So
sort
just
of.
know how the spanking thing goes, though.
I will.
All
I'll
right,
tell
cool.
you if it threw me off or not.
Yeah,
So
if you
on
like
that-
fall on your face or
On
whatever.
that note.
Oh, fucking A, bitches. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ, just totally shocked that she touched herself, Jerkman.
And I'm the sweet angel Ocelot.
And I'm going to spank myself tonight, AK.
And that's the story there, bitches.